Non-copyrighted music for totally random video game reviews! Yeah! What's up guys, it's HammerTime87 with another episode of Totally Random Video Game Reviews. Today I will be going over Destiny for the Xbox One. This game has received a lot of mixed reviews, I've noticed. I think it's mostly because a lot of the review sites, they like to review things as soon as the game comes out. They didn't really give it the proper amount of time that was needed to thoroughly go over the game and really see what it was all about. But not me. I've been playing this game since launch, and you see when I'm releasing the review. So I've definitely put my time in. Without further ado, let's start the review. This is Destiny, a first-person shooter developed by Bungie and released by Activision in fall of 2014. Destiny is a game that combines elements from many different genres of games, including MMOs and first-person shooters. There are two main ways to play Destiny. First, there's PvP, or player versus player. Then there is PvE, or player versus environment. These terms should be familiar to veterans of MMOs. Once you're logged in, you're taken to the main overworld screen, which is basically your main navigational point to get to all the different areas and game modes. The PvP in Destiny is simple and easily accessible for new players, while offering various features and game modes for veterans. Along with your standard team deathmatch and free-for-all modes, there are modes which include big maps with vehicles and small team objective-based games. Under normal circumstances, the level advantage is disabled in PvP so weaker players can compete. However, every few weeks there is an event known as Iron Banner which enables these level advantages. This mode is only recommended for players with high level gear and a high level of skill. There are 3 classes in Destiny, each with 2 subclasses which offer their own unique styles and abilities. After level 20, this game is all about the gear. Not only collecting rare gear, but leveling it up so that you can be competitive in both the Iron Banner and in the more difficult PvE modes such as raids and strikes. The Bounty Tracker is an NPC where you pick up missions which are known as bounties for either PvP or PvE. I highly recommend visiting this NPC as you need this experience to level up a lot quicker. Speeder bike, I'm on a speeder bike, speeder spike, speeder bike, speeder bike, yeah. Every once in a while exploring the map in PvP, there are public events that will randomly spawn. These events range from having to defeat high-level enemies to defending specific points on the map from hordes of enemies until the time runs out. Easily the weakest part of Destiny would be its story mode. It appears to have been simplified in order to accommodate the least common denominator. If you don't know what I mean by least common denominator, you're the reason why the story was cut down so much. Bungie also seemed to go out of their way to make sure this game maintained a teen rating so that it could be accessible to younger children. All complaints aside, this game is highly addictive. The controls are tight and all of the gameplay elements are super polished, making this a very, very enjoyable game. In PvE, there are your standard story missions, along with strikes, which are designed for 3-man teams and have difficult bosses and challenges, and raids, which are even more extreme and usually require 6 players to complete. Destiny also features daily missions along with weekly strike challenges and a more difficult mission known as the Nightfall Strike Challenge every week. If you're up for the challenge, you can usually scale up the difficulty of these challenges in order to increase your reward. The rewards for these range anywhere from crafting materials all the way up to exotic weapons and armor on rare occasions. There are some grinding aspects to this game, but if you've ever played an MMO, you'll be used to that. This is one of those games that's best enjoyed when playing with your friends. The reviews for this game are generally mixed, but the facts don't lie. There are millions of players constantly online. In my opinion, Destiny is one of the best games to come out in 2015, despite all of its downfalls. I highly recommend you pick this game up and draw your own conclusions. This game is definitely not for everyone, but put the time in, you might just enjoy it more than you think. Seriously, Rahul is a dick.